is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the... Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And it's a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they take the... And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 and the 44. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago. 11 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
And I know that last week's game is over, but this feels almost like a continuation of what he did in the previous game. It's almost like in his mind, he knitted together the 2 weeks with no break. He's off to a nice start here.
From Commander's territory now. It's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Ready?
Second and 9.
Cycle. Set. Punt.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short.
And he is into the end zone. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the
43-yard line.
Now second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second and 9 from the 44.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The quarterback set.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Cowboys first
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And, boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move. Nice run. Winds up getting about 6. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this up. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there. His 11th. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
He's brought down.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Down. 10 black.
Looking to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field.
50, green. Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 41.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Set, ready. 45, white, set.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
60 red, ready.
He'll try again. And this time he is... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
52 blue. Set.
They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he loses the football a second time. There he goes right side. And he is in for the score. So how about this? A horrible mistake leads to a defensive touchdown, and a 2-point conversion will tie it. So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt. Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
On the ready. Come on, set. Yellow, 43.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves it all the way down to the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
50, green. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. So just nowhere to escape the pressure that time. He goes down for a safety, and that should all but do it here in this one.
Yeah, they put up a good fight, but you're right. Now they have to kick it away, and this one definitely looks like a lost cause.
Kicking team.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll set up a throw. That's caught at the 25. And he'll get inside Washington's 15 before being taken down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Let's go. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you.
The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Washington Commanders.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. With 5 Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. That goes for a gain of 31. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So an early challenge, and you know that those coaches hate to use those red flags too early, but this one turns out to be successful. Aubrey good with a PAT. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shot of playoff football.
Okay.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard
They go play action here on first down. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play.
Here we ready?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
For number 80, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he will take this all the way up past the... Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they work this out past the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
The coverage by Evan Williams.
Set. Ready.
Now back to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
They're going to look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fielded at about the 28. A 45-yard punt. Fourth. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on Carolina. And this is Rico Dowdle. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Panthers come away with a 4-point victory. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles at home to take on Washington.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Come on. Set. Cut.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 21, here's second down and 7. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Down. Set.
Back to throw here. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys! We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Ready. 38. Set.
Second and 2. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Cowboys
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession?
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
16 yards.
52 blaster.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up
Ready, ready.
at the
Black
Packers'
40.
23-yard line.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
Gain of 5.
And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st down, they'll go around the town. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 22. Set.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a count. Well, this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, but that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels, they take the ball away, they change field position. In this case,
The finish line is in sight. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 16. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And this is C.D. Lamb. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Put it in the books as a 62-yard touchdown. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the LA Chargers. And this is the running back. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Steelers win their second straight as they get the victory here. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is Bryce Young. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Panthers accomplish what they set out to do as they come away with the road victory. So that'll do it for us as we look forward to what should be a fantastic final 2 weeks of the regular season. I'm Scott Hansen. Happy holidays from all of us at EA Sports.